Hi everyone, I am Dr.D.Princy, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Cyber Security, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. In this video, I am going to explain about abstract and final keywords used in Java. Overriding methods. In the last video, I explained overloading methods which share the same name but each method differ by either the number of parameters, types of parameters and the order of parameters. Here we have another concept called as the overriding methods. Overriding methods is nothing but a method having the same name, same number of arguments and same return types, same types of arguments and same order of arguments. But how the calling method statement identify the methods? So method overriding concept implemented in the superclass and subclass. It is associated with the inheritance concept. A method defined in a superclass is inherited by its subclass and is used by the object created by the subclasses. This concept is known as the overriding methods. So this is an example which demonstrates the concept overriding. Here the class name is super. I'm having a super constructor which takes one argument as integer type and another method called as the display which returns does not return value which have the void return type, and I'm defining or inheriting a subclass from superclass. Here I'm having sub constructor which takes two arguments. Inside the sub constructor, I'm calling the super of x which call the constructor of the superclass. Then I'm having a method called as the display. You have to notice that superclass also having a method display which is also does not return any value. Subclass also having the method display which also does not return any value. This is called as the method overriding. Now I'm going to explain how this method should be executed. Which method should be called first, or which method should be matched. Okay, I'm creating a object of subclass sub s1. So s1 is an object of the subclass. When I call s1 dot display, it goes to the subclass display method. So the value is 120. The result is 120. See, when you are accessing those method with the superclass object, that method will be executed. Next, we are move on to the final keyword. A final is a keyword. The word implies its meaning directly. That is the final. Once you declare a class or a method or a variable as final, it could not be extended furtherly. That means final keyword in Java, it is used to restrict the user. It cannot be used in many contexts. It can be used in variables, methods and class. Suppose if you are using the final keyword to the variable, you cannot change the value of the final variable. It will be constant. Okay, throughout the execution of the program, the value of that variable remains same. When you are using the final keyword to the method, you cannot override it. That means if you are having the method with the final keyword in superclass, that should not be inherited by the subclasses. You could not override the method in the subclass. When we use the final keyword in the class, we could not extend. That means the class should not be inherited. Again, I'm telling, if it is a variable, we cannot change the value. If it is a method, we cannot override it. If it is a class, we cannot inherit it. See, Java final keyword, a final variable stop value change, final method prevent method overriding, final class prevent inheritance. We have another method called as the finalize. This is a destructor method used in C++. The finalist method is used to declare in java.lang.object class before an object is garbage collected. The runtime system calls it finalist method to reallocate the memory occupied by the object. So it is similar to the destructor method which is used in the C++. Abstract method in Java. See, like final, we have an abstract method. Final restrict the user to change the value, override or extend it. But abstract method, which is used, implies to override the method. Abstract class, which insists to inherit the classes. That means when you are declaring an abstract method or abstract class, that must be overridden, that must be extended. Methods that are declared without any body within an abstract class are called abstract method. This is a syntax to define a method of an abstract. Abstract return type method name followed by a parameters. See that example, abstract is a keyword, return type is void and run is the method. The second example having two arguments of the integer type. Abstract class. When you are defining a class with the abstract keyword, all the methods should be abstract. See that the method declared inside the class also be abstract. That means the method should classes should be extended, the method should be overridden. Okay, and we are move on to the visibility control. When you are inherited or when you are deriving a new class from the superclass, we have to concentrate on the access specifier. It is based on the type of the access pair which are used. There are 5 types: public access, friendly access, protected access, private access, and private protected access. See, public access means the entire members of the class is visible to overall program. It is public. We can access from anywhere. Friendly access, when no access modifier members defaults to limited to version of the public accessibility known as friendly level. This is also known as the package access. Protected access. Protected access makes the fields visible not only to the classes and subclasses in the same package, but also to subclasses in the other packages. Private access, it is not accessible outside the class, it is only accessible within their own classes. So this is overall the view of the access specifier. When we are using the access specifier public, all types are supported, protected, except non-subclass and other packages, all supported. Friendly, except subclass in other package and other non-subclasses in other package supported. Private, it only supported by the same classes. Thank you all.